She didn't know how to speak, because no one had ever spoken to her. Genie Wiley was born in 1957 in California, but her childhood was anything but normal. From around 20 months old until she was 13, she was kept in extreme isolation by her father, who believed the outside world was dangerous, but what he called protection was actually imprisonment. Genie spent her entire childhood locked inside a room. During the day, she was strapped to a potty chair so she couldn't move. At night, she was tied inside a sleeping bag placed in a crib. She wasn't allowed to talk, and any sound she made was punished. No one spoke to her. No one comforted her. No one taught her language. She grew up in complete silence. Because of that, when she was finally discovered, Genie couldn't speak, couldn't properly understand words, and had the behavior of someone who had never experienced normal human interaction. She was extremely withdrawn, physically underdeveloped, and emotionally distant. In 1970, her mother, who was partially blind, accidentally brought Genie into a social services office while seeking help. Workers immediately realized something was deeply wrong, and authorities stepped in. When Genie was rescued, she became a global case overnight. Scientists and psychologists studied her closely, trying to understand one of the biggest questions in human development. Can language still be learned if a child misses the early critical years? At first there was hope. Genie slowly began learning words and forming simple communication. But full language never truly developed. Something essential had been missed during those silent years, and it could not be fully recovered. Over time, her situation became unstable. She was moved between homes and care systems, and the support she once received faded. Eventually, she disappeared from public attention, and her later life remains private. Genie Wiley's story is not just about abuse, it's about what happens when a child is denied the most basic human need. No voices, no connection, no language, just silence for 13 years.